begin with that breaking news out of the nation's capital and the arraignment of former President Donald Trump. I'm Kim Kalunian.
And I'm Kayla Fish. This is all happening right now. The former president is in a Washington courtroom for his arraignment on federal charges. He's accused of illegally trying to interfere with the 2020 elections.
Let's get right to Target 12 investigator Tim White, who is here now, who's been tracking these developments this afternoon. Tim?
Kim, Kayla, here's where things stand right now. Former President Trump arrived in Washington just about 1 hour ago, arriving in his private jet. He was driven in a motorcade from Reagan National Airport to U.S. District Court on Constitution Avenue in D.C. That's just a little over 5 miles away. The former president will be processed almost like any other defendant. He will be digitally fingerprinted, but unlike most, he won't be handcuffed or photographed. A spokesperson for the U.S. Marshals said his image is widely available, making the mugshot unnecessary. Now, here's a reminder on the charges Trump is facing. He was indicted earlier this week on 4 felony counts, accused of attempting to overturn the 2020 elections. The charges are conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction of and attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, and conspiracy against rights. Trump is expected, of course, to plead not guilty to those charges at any moment. Let's take a look outside the courthouse now. These are live pictures. A reminder, cameras are not allowed in the courtroom. This is expected to be a brief hearing, so we're waiting word that it has come to an end. As you said, we just heard that the former president and special counsel Jack Smith is in the courtroom like he was in the classified documents case in Miami. Now, as you know, Trump was already indicted in 2 other cases accused of harboring those classified documents. That's a federal case in Florida, and he was charged by a district attorney in New York in a hush money case. But legal analysts say this most recent federal indictment is the most serious one that the former president is facing yet.
And Tim, of course, you've been covering federal court now for decades. The magistrate judge that's handling the arraignment that's happening right now will not be the same judge if this case goes to trial? Yeah,
that's right. Initial appearances and many pretrial hearings are handled by magistrate judges at every federal court in the country. The case then moves to a full U.S. District Court judge as it approaches trial or a plea agreement. I suspect with this one, the U.S. District Judge will take over from here because this is such a high-profile case and there are some big decisions to make early on. Among them, I would not be surprised if the defense attorneys seek to change the venue to another district, which they think could be friendlier territory to Trump. And the prosecutors in this case said he would seek a speedy trial. Trump's lawyers will undoubtedly want to drag this one out.
All right, Target 12 investigator Tim White will be here every half hour to update us on this breaking news story. Tim, thanks so much.
My pleasure.